Welcome back to the Jabronis Show. Week 2 of the NFL. We're down a Jabroni. Kevin Flam, where are you today?
I can't say that. Flaker.
Flaker. Flam the
What a
Flaker.
Flam
Flake,
the Flaker.
Flake Flam. That's what we're going to
We have
call
to
him.
hashtag Flake Flam.
Let that trend. Let that hashtag trend. But
Uh,
welcome back. We're still here, me and Jaxon, the hosts that care. The hosts that are in opposite positions, Kevin's in the middle. I've been doing shit these last 2 weeks with the pick start. I'm 5-8. I went 3-4 last week. Kevin also went 3-4. He's a pick ahead of me at 6-7. And Jaxon, yours truly, is 9-3 on our 2 weeks of picks. He went 5-1 last week. Pretty damn good. Everyone except his own team.
I know. That was a rough outing for the Chiefs, dude. We still only lost by a touch or a field goal.
Yeah. And
But
Patrick
if you
Mahomes,
watch,
he's still legit. That's what that game
that
proves.
game now, Justin Herbert proved that man is legit. The Chargers are here to play in the
Yeah,
AFC.
I got to stop making hate picks because they're legit. Jim Harbaugh is really making a difference. The old Chargers that I know and love were coached by Brandon Staley, and I kind of miss him now. If I'm being honest, I miss watching Staley choke every one-score
I was
game.
gonna say that's just
Yeah,
good
no.
God.
Jim Harbaugh's doing some special things, and Justin Herbert is talented, actually, as it turns out, as a matter of fact. But yeah, Chiefs are kind of ass. Your defense definitely ain't looking as good. You're down your
Dude,
best wide receivers. It's
we'll
rough.
get all into this as we go.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs are looking rough. They're not making their fourth Super Bowl, it looks like. But I still got faith. I still got faith. So we'll see how it
Well,
goes.
last place in the AFC West.
Okay, everyone won besides us. You almost
Yeah.
lost to Cam Ward, buddy. It's insane.
No, we almost lost to Joey Sly with 4 field goals. That's who
Okay.
was scoring for the
You
Titans.
know what?
So
That
yeah,
is fair.
that brings us to our next recap. Titans game kind of went just how I said it would. Then Broncos, they won, but they just can't fucking dominate. We just barely beat our opponents. We play to their level. The offense is capable. That fourth quarter drive that we had where J.K. Dobbins finally separated us and made it a winning game, that looked good. That drive, we were putting it together, but it took a game and a half to get us there, and that is concerning. And against actual opponents, I'm kind of scared. Sean Payton went for it 2 times in the fourth quarter in our own territory while we're only up by 8 points. How the fuck is
It's
there any logic involved? I get that our defense is really good, but you don't leave the window open. Even for the shittiest team, even for the 0-16 team, you do not leave the window open like that. You finish the game, you leave your foot on their throat, as my old football coach used to say. You do not take your foot off their throat.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's hard. It's like it's week one, so I don't know if it's. I don't think, but just because of how the Broncos played last week, I don't think they're gonna be the same. I don't think it's like, oh, there's so much hype, they're fraudulent. No, I think it's first game jitters. It's a new team. It's like
Yeah,
it's kind of they're all still kind of getting the groove of things, and the Titans are under Mike or a new coach. They got Cam Ward, number one pick. They got Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley. It's like they played atrocious. I mean, I don't think Cam Ward played that bad. I just think the standards of being the number one pick and a quarterback in the NFL for a rookie are just so high for some goddamn reason.
yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. So
I don't
I don't
I
think.
don't think Cam took any of the blame for that outing.
Well, I'm sure he did, but not that he should have, more or less.
Maybe, personally he might have, but I don't think his teammates are mad at him or coaches or anything. I mean,
Yeah.
he played pretty. Yeah, he played well against what is the best defense, and that defense came as advertised. We held the Titans to negative yards in the second half. Beautiful thing. So that'll be nice. We can still rely on the defense, and if the offense just puts, I don't know, 20 points on the board, we can win the game because that's what happened last week. But yeah, that's the recap of Broncos. Lions. Oof, that was my worst pick last week. The Lions did not stand a chance against the Packers. That coaching change was huge.
It's big. And I mean, it's not even the fact that, dude, there's that. I think we won not just the coaching change, but we were so honed in on the fact that Micah Parsons was going to be so good. Micah Parsons didn't even play the first half. Like, that D line without Kenny Clark was better than when they were with him. So,
Well,
and I,
that the offensive line for Detroit is in shambles right now.
mhm. Well, dude, they limited both Jameer Gibbs and Dave Montgomery to only 25 rush yards, and they each had above 10 carries. That's pretty damn good. And their secondary and the defense, dude, Xavier McKinney and all of them, dude. Oh my god, that defense is
Yeah,
looking
lights
really
out. No, that pick on Jared Goff, did you see it?
good.
That was
Mm-hmm.
nasty. You can't even say that's Jared's mistake. That was just a
No.
good play on the ball.
Yep.
Packers are scary. I apologize for hating on them so hard last week. Packers are kind of scary. And Micah
It,
Parsons, he did get a sack at the end of the game, so he's gonna make a
dude.
difference when he's repped in. He's got the playbook down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a steal that you got on me and Kevin. We love the Lions, me and Kevin and Dan Campbell. Week one, we just couldn't not do it. And Kevin hates Green Bay. But enough of Kevin.
Dude, I
He's not
know.
even fucking here. What the fuck?
What an absolute bomb.
Right? Yeah.
Hashtag play them, I'm telling you.
Okay, next up, the other game that really broke me and Kevin is a fucking 1 point loss when they had a two-score lead in the fourth quarter, and fucking Josh Allen Superman decided to activate. And also, let's not forget about the catch that Keon Coleman had that fucking bounced and then he caught it on the ground. What the
Dude.
fuck kind of game just happened? And then they don't get the 2 point conversion, but it doesn't matter because they get the ball back anyways because the Ravens are fucking choking.
Well, dude, Derrick Henry choked. He fumbled. And they put him back in the red zone. Like, it wasn't like they were past midfield. No, it was off a kickoff. Like, play one, down to run the clock out past the 2 minute warning. Nope. And it was just perfect key textbook tackle, hit below the waist and punch the ball out. And I mean, yeah, and in old Josh Allen fashion, dude, the Bills came to play in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Like, it's insane.
good pick, man. I mean, I was really watching that game wrap up. Like, all right, Jaxon
Dude, we
finally
called
got
it.
taken down to earth. We're even kind of this week. No, fuck. Like, yeah, that was crazy. Bills, yeah, game of the year probably week one.
Dude, that game is amazing. Amazing. And I
Insanity. How
carry
does the game of the year always come from Josh Allen?
such Josh fucking Allen, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he's
Something
that
in
good.
Wyoming, dude. Something in the Wyoming Cowboys.
One of these days he's gonna make a punch at a Super Bowl. I've
Oh, dude,
They're looking good this year. They're looking real good.
AFC's looking real scary outside Kansas City right now.
Joey
Oh,
Bosa, that was a huge ad.
yeah, big. And
Their
I mean,
defense is, I mean, stopping the Ravens like that, that's an offense that can't be stopped,
I
allegedly.
also you cannot fathom though that Derrick Henry had almost 200 yards rushing and 3 tutties. Just because he had a fumble. Dude, they could not stop the fucking run. Like, great pass defense. I think Lamar had a lot of yards because D-Hop can catch one-handed and just put it in a perfect,
Dude,
beautiful spot.
what a
And
game, bro.
Zay Flowers had 164 yards or 146 yards receiving. I talked a demon into that man. Holy shit.
You seem to do that like every week. There's someone.
Everything there's someone that I talk shit on, and then it ends up blowing up in my face. So maybe I should just talk shit, add him on waivers, and then throw him in on
Yeah,
my fantasy team.
yeah. Shit talk Mahomes. Maybe that'll help.
Kelsey, stop being a little. Oh, all of them.
We always shit talk Kelsey though. That doesn't seem to go well.
You guys do. I don't really, but
That Sunday night game was well. You should because fuck Travis Kelsey.
nah, I love him, man. I love him, man.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
Sunday night was just insane. Josh Allen is God. The Bears. Oh boy, we really thought the Bears were so good for the first half of that game. And then the second half of the game came, and the Bears did
On
what
the
the
fourth
Bears
quarter,
do.
the fourth quarter happened. 21 unanswered points. J.J. McCarthy put on Superman himself. Got it was a 2 or 3 touchdowns. I don't quite remember.
Yeah, but that
Handled
was that was the Bears losing. I mean, good for JJ, and I agree that that's pretty scary looking that the Vikings just put that kid in there and he can play like that. But that was the Bears losing, man. They had that game sealed, and they just let him sneak back in. And that was the offense not being able to get it done. I mean, they're acting like they're on top of the world when half their points came from a pick six. Like, you got to put your own points on the board.
Yeah. And I
Caleb
mean, dude,
Williams, Caleb Williams, wide open walk-in touchdown. I know everyone saw this on their Instagram or whatever. Fucking DJ Moore wide open towards the pylon. What, 10 feet above his
overthrow.
head?
He's
Like,
got 60% overthrow completion. Like 60% of his passes last year that were overthrown by a mile. So it's just really something you got to hone in, dude. Like, and he wasn't doing that in USC. Like, there's nothing fucking, and he knows this team now. Like, he knows the speeds. It's no
dude,
different.
he
He
should have
knows,
gone his junior year.
dude. That man,
I think he should
yeah.
have. I no, I'm dead serious. I think he should have gone to the draft his junior year.
I think he. Oh, when he was in,
Yeah,
really?
I think he wore out his own shelf life on what talent he had, and the talent's still there, but I don't know. He's let everything get to his head. And he's such a bitch ass. And your team's up 17-0, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, Ben Johnson's here. I'm Caleb Williams, #1 pick. Let's win the game like we're always supposed to. Like, dude, you haven't earned shit. You haven't proven shit just because you won a Heisman when you were fucking 20. Like, do
Well, and
something.
he's got a couple rookie records for the Bears. Like he had the most yards and TDs with the interception ratio. But it's like
Right? It's all there, but end of the
it
day,
as a team,
toughen,
there's no
tough up.
difference than Bears being the worst team in the NFC.
That's true.
It's
I
at the end
mean,
of the day,
I don't know. The
they're
Saints, the Saints are competing.
I wouldn't say all of NFC, but I'm saying in their division. It's like,
Oh, easily.
oh wow, same year, same team, different year. Like it's like whatever.
Yeah,
So it's
we'll
just
see.
whatever.
I mean, it looked nice. I don't want to completely shrug off the Bears, even though Kevin fucking flaked, and we should just hate on the Bears today. There were some pieces clicking that I haven't seen click before under Ben Johnson play calling, and in
Oh,
that,
dude, it was great. First half was wonderful. And
yeah,
Caleb Williams' pocket presence, bro, that man can move around in that pocket and make shit happen. But when it comes to throwing the fucking ball, that's his job description. You just can't do it.
you're the quarterback. You're not the
Yeah.
weird like running back quarterback. You're the throwing. You're the arm. Yeah, figured you'd
Let's get into
know.
some college, dude. Let's get into some college. We're gonna
Oh, we
talk about the
didn't we
Colts.
didn't cover a recap of college. My bad. Okay, so we'll just do this quick. Missouri was an easy lock. Kansas actually kept it tight till the fourth quarter, but then
Same with
31-42 final score. So,
yeah, and same with Oklahoma and Bryce. That's just where, in my opinion, when it came to because both games are close to the very end. When it came to the fourth quarter for the Oklahoma Michigan game, Matter's been there. This is Michigan's Bryce Underwood's first year. That's where the one home field advantage comes in. Michigan's not the same when Jim Harbaugh left, and it's a freshman quarterback that's so the next up and coming. It's like Archie
yeah.
Manning coming out of high school. Like it's the hype's there, but nothing's showing out yet. So, in my
That was
opinion, two easy picks
that was a
coming
stinker pick
out.
for me on Michigan. Um, but like you said, like very winnable game for them. So, I don't feel like a complete idiot over that one as much as the
Not at all.
Lions one felt. But yeah, Michigan, I don't know, man. That program is just always tough. I don't think they have a bad year. I don't think they ever have a bad year.
No,
But let's get into this week. This week, we're going balls to the walls. We're going to pick 10 games. We're going to cover 4 college football games, 6 NFL.
we
So
are
strap
taking
in.
Kevin's picks for him. He didn't put these in. We're going off what he would
Yeah,
pick.
we're not going to let them be 10 picks behind us. So He gets to suffer through. We could have asked him for his picks. We could have been considerate, but he could have showed up.
But he also bailed like 10 minutes before the show was supposed to start. So womp womp womp. Get shit on. Watch him get the best picks. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, for real. These random picks are probably going to hit for him. But
Yeah.
that all being said, let's get into it. Starting off with a pretty cool one, Clemson at Georgia Tech. Clemson has had a bit of a slow start. We all know about the LSU loss. I think everyone can kind of turn a blind eye to that one. Like, okay, it's LSU. And then we come out week 2, and they're down 17 zip against Troy at halftime. And yeah, they came out and they won the game in the second half. And I'm glad they did. For Clemson's sake, a loss to Troy would have been devastating. Georgia Tech, meanwhile, has been balling out. They barely beat Colorado. They only beat Colorado because Deion Sanders doesn't know how to take a timeout. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, but also, dude, Colorado doesn't even know what the hell they're doing. They're starting a different quarterback this week. They're starting some white
Oh,
boy.
it's
I
not the
don't
Liberty kid anymore? Damn.
know.
He actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they're all been good. So first week they played Slater out of Liberty. Last week they started the 17-year-old kid that's like the some 4 or 5 star recruit. And then they were beaten so bad they played this third string guy. Well, they're starting this third string kid. I don't know his name, but they're starting this third string kid, and he's gonna say it's my time now instead of Shadur's. He did that stupid shit. So it'll be different this year. I mean, I'm sure
Bro.
they'll all touch the field again, but I don't know. Like Clemson, Georgia Tech, there is some sort of rivalry there. But the last 2 times they met, which is in 2020 and 2023, in 2020, Clemson won 76-13.
Damn.
In 2023, they won 73-7. So I don't know perspective where they were, and obviously 2020 and 2023 were 5 and 2 years ago. But the only thing I see is Cade Klubnik starting slow. Last week, like you said, they were down 17-0 to Troy, and he went for the whole game 19 for 38, 230 yards, and an interception. But from what I saw, he spread the ball around really well, and each of his receivers all got 4 receptions and were averaging over 10 yards a catch. So is it really also the team starting slow? Is the offense, or is it really just the defense? I mean, but
That,
there's a lot of penalties, dude. I've noticed a lot of these games are getting at least 6 or 7 penalties a game with 70 or 60, 70 yards plus of just yardage, just docked behind them. So, and they're not efficient on third down. They went 3 for 11. Like they got to be able to convert on third down. Georgia Tech, they squeaked one out because of Colorado, but Deion's also had a thing with choking in the end. And then they beat it was some team like, that wasn't South Alabama, don't quote me on that, but
it
some
might have been.
smaller
Was
team.
it Kennesaw State? Maybe
No, not Kennesaw State,
it was.
but
It was some fucking shit show team, and yeah, they just
yeah,
whooped them.
Gardner Webb, and they won 59-12. Like that's not a real. That's like a tune-up game. That's like Utah playing Cal Poly. That's just like it's a shit show.
That's your favorite
So,
example, actually. You say Cal Poly a lot.
well, it's because they just played Cal Poly, but we won 63 to
Yeah,
6.
Utah's looking really good.
He's nasty. But I think Clemson's going to hammer it down and figure it out. I think if they can limit, obviously, the amount of penalties, but if they can be efficient on driving the ball and converting at least 50% of the third downs instead of 30, it changes the real totality of a game. And Georgia Tech, I mean, their quarterback, Haynes King, is a dog. I mean, last week he had 13 for 20, 143 yards, but then had 156 yards rushing with 3 tutties. He's not going to do that against Clemson, but
Yeah,
it's insane of what he can do. And then it's just, I don't think Georgia Tech's really like, they're always that one team that's like, ooh, they could beat whoever. Like, they beat 2 teams last year. They're kind of like USF of last year. But I don't think they get it done. I think Clemson pulls it out. I think it'll be tight. I think not really tight. I'm thinking they get it Clemson gets it in the roll and actually gets a pretty good, solid win under their belt. So
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think? I know it's in Georgia
Um,
Tech.
I I was hoping that you would fall for the Georgia Tech hype. Um, Clemson, right? Weeks 1 and 2. If you're just looking at this year alone, like unbiased to the stats, I think Georgia Tech would be a pretty easy pick, and that's why
Mm-hmm.
this game is so close. But like you said, in past matchups, Clemson just kind of mops the floor with them. And I mean, we all still believe in Cade Klubnik. I don't think he's dog shit. Troy is not just some little butterfly you come and stomp on. I mean, it's not a, it's not fucking Bama, it's not fucking Ohio State, but Troy's tough enough to be beating you at the second half if you aren't prepared for them to actually be good.
Yeah.
Game 3, week 3, Clemson is finally coming at it with the attitude of, "Hey guys, we're 1-1 and we don't look very good at all." Like this is a very important game to Clemson, and it's important to Georgia Tech. Sure, they're 2-0, and this win for Georgia Tech would mean the world. I mean, this would make their year. Now Georgia Tech is ranked. Now I don't know about ranked, but they're above Clemson. Clemson's 31, Georgia Tech's 34. So at the very least, Georgia Tech hops up to the 30s or so. It would be a big win for Georgia Tech. I think we'd have a lot more respect. And Haynes King, he's a baller. He's more of a rushing quarterback, and he's not really a good one. He's a college rushing quarterback, and he's big. He can lay his body down a lot, but he gets hurt a lot because he does that, and his throwing ability isn't very impressive to me. Cade Klubnik's is. I'm taking Clemson all day. I take the 3.5 point spread all day. I think they win by 10 or so. And
Yeah.
I don't know about a 71-6. This Georgia
No.
Tech team is legit. But yeah,
Yeah.
Clemson, Georgia Tech. Let's give Kevin Georgia Tech. This is one that
Yeah.
he could just steal on us. I mean,
Well,
how
see
much
how
would it
this goes.
suck if Kevin just wins these fucking picks?
Well, and background to this, Kevin was saying like, "Ooh, what about Georgia Tech, Clemson? Because they are the sleeper." So it's not like we're just giving it to him.
He might have
Just
been
give.
picking Georgia Tech when he
He
mentioned that.
honestly would probably take Georgia Tech, or he'd listen to our knowledge and our ball knowledge, and be like, I'm wrong once again. I'll go with you guys this time."
Probably.
So we'll see. But yeah,
Next
give
up,
him Georgia Tech.
yeah. All right, we got two Clemsons, one Georgia Tech. Next up, another Georgia, just the Georgia, up against Tennessee. This is probably game of the week right here. Um, this one's really hard. This one's really fucking hard to pick. Both teams look very dominant this year, but I think Georgia has an edge. Um, Historically, Georgia has won the last 8 matchups in Tennessee, Georgia. So there's that. If you're 8 for 8, why pick against that? But also, I just I just don't believe Tennessee right now. They let Syracuse put up 26 points against them week 1, which I know they put 44 up, so it's still plenty to get it done. But I don't think that defense is going to be that good against Georgia, a much better team. It's a hard pick though, and that's really kind of the only edge I could find in my research. Tennessee's quarterback is good. That new guy they brought in, Aguilar, he's fucking good. So
Yeah,
this one could go either way. I'm leaning Georgia. What do you think?
I like Georgia. Um,
Damn it, dude. We have
it
to.
is
I have to be like
no. Hold on.
catching
Hear
on
me
you.
out here. Hear me out. Thing is, it's like Tennessee. This game's going to be tight. Like the only reason they're also favored is that the fact of the momentum they have going into it. They've had good dominant ish wins over Syracuse and stuff like that, and it's at home. They play very confident at home. And the thing is, though, is the fact that they put up so many rush yards against Syracuse. Like
And what?
Syracuse
Four
put
rushing
up.
touchdowns?
Well, I'm saying Syracuse put up an immaculate. Like it wasn't a lot of yards, but it was a lot of touchdowns. There was 3 rushing touchdowns. But the thing is Joey Aguilar can sling the rock and he's efficient. So The only thing is in my thought process, Georgia, their quarterback's a junior, Gunnar Stockton. Last week it was against Austin Pay, but he still threw 34 times, completed 26 of them, 227 yards. But their running back, they had a lot of run heavy offense, and I mean it is Austin Pay, but they went through like 5 running backs, just constantly giving them all around the same number of reps.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a runner by
and
committee. But
and
they're
it's
running
not
it
like
well. Those Bulldogs pound the ball. And the quarterback,
Mhm.
Gunner, he can run pretty fucking good, too.
Yeah, and it's like, and the thing is, when you think of Georgia, Tennessee, it's not like Georgia Tech and Clemson. Like it's a 29-22-2 record over Tennessee. So it's a toss up, but I think Georgia's going to win it. I think it's going to be by a field goal. So I think it's going to be tight, and I think it's going to be good. But
Yeah.
I just think the Bulldogs pull it out. I mean, it's nothing crazy, nothing short and sweet. So
No, this will be a great one. Georgia, Tennessee. I mean, I really hope nothing comes up. I really want to watch this game.
mhm.
But yeah, I like that by a field goal. The spread's at -3.5. So would you actually put
See,
money on Tennessee plus 3.5?
uh,
That's
dude.
a hard one, man.
That's hard. I don't touch college like that, dude. I just can't. It's too unpredictable to be quite honest.
Oh, that's fair.
So it's so hard.
That's fair.
But yeah.
But yeah,
What
we
are we
both
giving Kevin?
Kevin will take Tennessee because we both like Georgia. So
Okay.
I mean, both of these games are at least odds-wise toss-ups. So Kevin could be smoking us
It's
right
like
now.
the Ravens and Bills. But next, it's a
Next up,
big one. And we all
A-
know who Kevin's taking.
should we give him?
A&M Notre Dame.
Should we give him not his team? That'd be hilarious.
Give him Notre Dame. Give him CJ Carr and that bum.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
just kidding.
also taking Notre Dame.
Oh shit.
Yeah, number 8 Notre
Whoa.
Dame, number 16 Texas A&M. I like Notre Dame. They only played one game this year. There's that Miami game. Sayin looks good, and they almost won that game. They almost came back and stole it. Texas A&M, they look pretty good too, but they haven't had any real opponents. Utah State, UTSA, they both those teams put up over 20 points. Notre Dame is a little tougher than Utah State and UTSA. So I think Notre Dame starts their trajectory back to a playoff team in week 3, which is week 2 for them, also
Yeah.
considering they just had a bye week. I like Notre Dame a lot. And Notre Dame is also favored at -6.5, which is a big whopping spread. I don't know if I like that spread. I think it will be a tight one, but I like Notre Dame. 24-19. We haven't scored any yet, but yeah.
2019. Dude, this one it throws me because and it's in Notre Dame.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh God. See, I don't know much on A&M, but I know the running back Le'Veon Moss. He can run the rock. And last week, I mean, it's against Utah State. They won 44-22 in A&M, but he had 10 carries, 68 yards, and a tutty. But it seems like their quarterback can throw well. I mean, he threw pretty efficient. He only missed 9 passes, 19 for 28, 220 yards, and 3 tutties. No picks, no nothing. And it seems like he had a pretty heavy target from what I'm looking at, but I don't know much on the fact of how this game will actually go. Personally,
That's what we're here to
yeah,
say.
I know. In my opinion, dude, I don't know. I don't because what was this? The Miami game and the Notre Dame. What was
It,
the score? Do you remember?
it was either 23-20 or 27-24. It was a field goal.
It's a field goal.
It was tight, dude. Game-winning
Mm,
field goal.
do I think?
See, now I'm
The
really
thing with
confused
him,
on where to stick Kevin if you're going to pick A&M. So consider that.
well, put him in Notre Dame because you know damn well he's taking Notre Dame
All right, fair
because
enough.
he fights at Fighting Irish, the Chicago.
Yeah,
Hoorah!
he's Italian, but he's into Irish. I don't know. Do
I
his
don't know. Notre
ancestry test, and we'll find out.
thing is though is they have A&M has a strong run defense, And when their quarterback is healthy, it's good. But they also have really good rush defense to get to the quarterback. But I just don't know the fact with this rookie quarterback, or not rookie, I should say freshman. Give me an A&M, dude. I got something in the tickle
Oh,
there. Give me A&M. I want to
damn.
take A&M. I think
All
that might
right.
bite me. I don't care.
He stands alone, picking an underdog. It's still a toss-up game. I mean, these are all toss-up games. Well, this next
Yeah.
one's not. South Florida against Miami. We got, the little Cinderella story. They beat Boise State. They beat Florida by a point. Now they get to go up against Florida's older brother, Miami, who actually has a good fucking team. So that's going to go a lot differently for them. I think it's hype. I like South Florida. Their logo's cool. I like the black and green. It looks dope. But I mean, that has nothing to do with the actual football. Miami, we all know I like Carson Beck. I think Miami is on a very good track this year for a very good playoff run. And this spread is at minus 17.5 Miami. I don't think there's
That is
yeah,
ridiculous.
I don't think there's any world that I would pick South Florida. But Kevin's picking South Florida.
You're such an ass.
That'd be a great
But,
upset if he gets it. What do
oh,
you
dude,
think though?
I'm not going to beat around the bush, dude. I think Miami's great. And I mean, don't get me wrong, USF beat Boise, and it's like they're ranked 25, but it's because they had Genty. But that man, Byram Brown,
That was a
is a
courtesy ranking, Boise State week 1.
yeah, he is a dog. I mean, last week against Florida, who they beat, another ranked. I mean, Florida's kind of fraudulent too, but still a great win, and they got paid $500,000. He threw 23, 36, 263 and a tutty.
Wait, what is this about
And
500,000?
the college has to pay certain teams to play him. Like Utah Tech gets paid X amount of money to go play Utah to basically just play against them to make them look good.
Oh, okay. So it's not
But
because they won the game. They were already getting that.
no, they got paid to play him because they think it's gonna be an easy win. And then they all said to lose. You're like, shit. You just paid
It's a double
a
win.
billion. But yeah, you just got paid. Yeah, it's like shit.
I
But I
get you.
mean, dude, Byron Brown, that man is a dog. He had that like really long rush against Boise and ran a motherfucker over to get into the end zone. But Carson Beck, I mean, he had great last week. He was near perfect with two tutties, but it was against I don't even know who the hell that team is, but he looked okay against Notre Dame. I think you said he looked great, but I think the wide receivers made him look great, and he could have thrown multiple picks instead of multiple touchdowns.
That whole team looks great as
But
the passer and the catcher.
but in my thought process, USF, I just can't take them. It's Miami all day long. I
Yeah,
think
but
Miami's going to show up and just take it and go to town with them. I think USF finally gets a wake up call. In Miami, no way. I think Florida's had their knight in shining armor, but now they're going to meet their match and they're going to get annihilated.
now I'll
So
give
give me,
USF the first quarter. I think they could tie the first quarter, and then I
I'd say
think
they tie the
Miami.
first,
First
but
half, I think is a stretch. I really don't think they're even close to the level that Miami is. But the
that's what
the hype, the
said.
hype happens, and these are young men on that field. So I think the
Exactly.
first quarter goes to USF.
Hey,
That's kind of a bullshit thing I'm saying, but it's fun. Now let's
and
get into
that
some pro football. College football has been fucking me this year. So I'm glad that we got 6 NFL games. I think hopefully we disagree on some and I can start gaining on the fucking pick
well, I
race.
got A&M, so
Yeah, there we go.
A&M's
Yeah,
one right now.
we're giving Kevin South Florida. That's locked in.
Bang, bang,
Now,
bang.
Thursday night football. Commanders at Green Bay. Packers are minus 3.5 favorites. Obviously, we've already talked about what happened with the Lions last week. Micah Parsons, yada yada. I like the Commanders in this game. I think that their defense has been gearing up ever since last year. They picked up Marshawn Lattimore, right? That's a huge fucking ad. What's your disgust? Go ahead.
Go right ahead.
Marshawn Lattimore is a fucking huge ass ad, dude. That defense is good. Bobby Wagner in there.
Bro, Marshall Lattimore gets beat deep every time. That man is another Trayvon Diggs. Put him vertical
Trayvon Diggs is
one-on-one.
good as fuck. The Cowboys almost won against the Eagles. Yeah, he
Yeah,
missed a whole season last year. How can you even rate how good he is? Yeah,
dude,
no,
he's good.
because he jumps routes and he goes for interceptions, but
No,
he's
just
good.
no. He gets burnt and the ball is underthrown. That's why he gets picks.
All right,
He had the most picks
we're
in one
picking a
year.
Cowboys game next week, so we can go into this.
Oh,
We're not talking
that's
about this week.
horse. You're oh, you
No,
started
man,
something like that every game.
dude, what What do you have against Trayvon?
He's he's ass. He's a certified buns. That man had the most picks in the league because they're underthrown, but he was also scored on the most in the entire league that year. Pull that shit up. That's going on TikTok. You'll
Dude, that
get
was
flamed.
the Cowboys' best year they've had since the '90s.
Blow me.
All right. Fuck it. I don't know why I'm defending the Cowboys. I'm disgusted with myself. I like the Commanders team. Okay, also a new favorite target for Jaden Daniels and Debo Samuel. That's a pretty
Debo
big. That's a
Samuel,
pretty big
seven
difference
receptions,
maker.
77 yards.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
shocking, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yes. Terry McLaurin, big payout. He's a fucking dog. It's
He's
running.
still a dog.
It's,
Absolutely.
they've got Eckler. They've got Ertz. This is a high-powered offense, and Jaden Daniels still getting it done, of course. There's
And
Their matchup last week in the Giants, that's a good defense, and they put up 21 points, and that's tough week one. And their defense smothered the Giants, which I guess isn't impressive because it's Russell. But still, Commanders did not look too shabby last week. Neither did the Packers. But I still like the Commanders, and I'm still kind of hating on the Packers, so fuck it. Let's go Commanders. Thursday night. I like it. I'll give Kevin the Commanders too, because he hates the Packers.
all right. Well, we all saw the game last week, right? Packers were firing in Lambeau against the Lions. J Love went 16 for 22, 188 yards, two tutties. Josh Jacobs was a big part of that game. He had 19 carries, 66 yards, and a tutty. Jordan Love wasn't firing to his receivers very well. His best receiver had two receptions, Romeo Dobbs, for 68 yards, and Jalen Reed had three receptions for 45 yards. That is not going to get it done against Washington. Their defense came out firing and shut down the Lions. And with the new coaching that the Lions are on, they had nothing going to town for them. And they limited David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs to inside 30 yards
Nah.
rushing
The
on 10
Lions'
rush.
offensive line is in shambles.
It's hard. But then you look at Daniels, like you said, he had 19 for 30, 233 yards and a tutty. Dude, their rookie Merritt, I don't know his whole name, but I just know Merritt.
Yeah.
He was the dog for him. He had 10 carries, 82 yards, and a tutty. Debo went good. It was a very run-heavy game. Daniels didn't really have any run 10 times from start for 70 yards. But it's where the fact of, I think how this game comes down to is again, third down efficiency. Both of them were kind of around 40%. I think Jordan Love needs to make it through the air and make it efficient to where they don't have to lean back on Josh Jacobs. And I think their defense is going to limit Terry McLaurin and Debo. I think they're really going to have to make magic happen. And if deep plays are going to happen, it's when Jaden Daniels is rolling out and having to make some outside the pocket. It's not going to be in the pocket. I don't think he's going to have the time to throw it, especially with Michael Parsons there too. Give me
That's
the
fair.
Packers, bro. I'm
Yeah,
going Packers
I knew
again.
it.
I'm going Packers again. I like it.
I
I
knew
like it a
it.
lot.
I'm
But
I'm scared. This one fucked me last week.
I think the only team that came out fighting were the Packers last week. Everyone else wasn't their strongest outing, including my team. So
Buffalo?
Buffalo Buffalo started terrible. They were down 15. They just showed up to play in the fourth quarter,
Right where they want to be.
right where they want to be. But yeah, dude, give me the Packers, man. Give me the damn
You
Packers.
know, I can't hold it against you.
I'm saying it again, go Pack, go.
I
I know I said I wouldn't say it, but Garrett, that's for you. Go Pack, go, baby. Let's
You
go,
read one Instagram comment and you think you're the king of the world.
dude. Dude,
Yeah,
I have
dude.
nothing to say. Fuck you.
No, good pick. You know what?
Okay,
That's a pretty tough one for me, but I do believe in the Commanders. I do.
Bears, Lions.
Bears
Here we go.
Lions. So a big part of the game we just covered was the Lions' performance last week, which also feeds into me not believing in the Packers so much. I think the Lions lost more than the Packers won. That being said, week 2, the Lions need to start getting it done. If they lose another division matchup after being the Super Bowl favorites all last year, we might be looking at same old Detroit. Wasn't it fun, your little flash in the pan? Now you're back to being the shittiest team in the fucking league. No, I don't think so. I think Jared Goff is the difference maker in this one. Like we said with Caleb, the talent and clutchness just don't ever align at the same time. And the Lions are desperate for a win after going 0-1. Dan Campbell, I know, has his boys fired up, and I know that they're ready to smother a team that's good at choking. Now, on the Bears side of the football, I think they do have a bit of an advantage in Ben Johnson knowing the Lions inside and out. That gives you something a little more than any other matchup would have. He's got an inside scoop on how the Lions do things. That means something. I still don't think that means enough for the Bears to get it done. As good as they looked in the first half of that game, they were only up 10-0. It wasn't without the pick six, they're up 10-0. That's one successful drive and one half successful drive with a field goal. And bringing up the field goals, man.
Mm.
Me and Kevin this weekend, we had a 13-leg parlay on kickers making field goals. And it came down to Cairo Santos, 12 other legs hit. So we needed Cairo Santos, the Bears kicker, to make 2 field goals. He made 1 in the first half. They also had a chance on 4th and 2 to kick a field goal, but they're like, let's go for it. And they just fucking turned the
34
ball
yards.
over.
For 34 yards.
Yeah,
But
it
then
would have
they
been a
ran.
34 yard. And yeah, then second half comes around, right before the fourth quarter starts. We're like, oh, perfect. I'm feeling excited. This was a $5 bet to win $3,500. I will tell you guys. And it just came down to this lined up kick. They had it lined up 50 yards away. That's fucking money to any NFL kicker nowadays. Nope. Cairo Santos, wide left. I'm laying face down on my carpet. And, and then
Yeah.
I watched the fourth quarter, hoping for some reason them kicking a field goal that never occurred. So, yeah, that was that. So I really do understand what it's like to be a Bears fan now, and the disappointment that they have
Yeah.
here all the
Biggest
time.
disappointment. Just kidding.
But, all that being said, the Lions, they ought to win this one. I've watched this line move up and down. This morning it was -5.5. It got up to -6.5, and it settled at -6. So America thinks it's a tight game. 60% of the bets on the spread are for the Bears. And then on the money line, 92% are on the Lions. So if you want to go with popular opinion, there you go. The Lions are going to win this one. Piece of cake. I don't like the Bears on the spread, if I'm being honest. I think the Lions show up, get it done. Jared Goff, he didn't even play that bad last week. I mean, like we said, the interception wasn't really him playing, like throwing a bad pass. That was the defensive back, Evan Williams, jumping in, catching the ball. I guess if he had seen him, he wouldn't have thrown the ball that way, but one interception, I can't really hold that against Jared Goff. He still went 31 for 34, I think. I'm just speaking off of memory, and 200 yards. That's pretty damn good for an NFL quarterback. Jared Goff gets it done. It's a battle between 2 round 1 picks, Caleb Williams, Jared Goff. Ooh. What do you think, man?
All
We'll give Kevin the
right.
Bears, obviously.
Yeah. All right. To give in concern, I do agree with. I was actually going to say this, but you said it for me. Jared Goff did not play that bad last week. He went 31 for 39 for 225.
39. Ooh,
And
I was close.
he was close. But going into the fact of that is they passed it well. They spread the walk row. But Jahmyr Gibbs was their leading reception leader. He had 10 receptions for 30 yards. That normally means it's your check down guy. Like he is running routes, but it's very rare. And even David Montgomery had 4. Like they need to establish a run game against the Bears. And with Ben Johnson coming back, dude, Amon-Ra and them said as soon as he walks in, they're fully booing him. They have a fire under their ass about last week's game against Green Bay. And then it's just I think they're gonna come out
pull it
swinging
together.
hot. Pull it together here.
The
And then
Lions
I mean,
swinging hot.
hold on,
Lions.
hold on. Let's try and back to this a little bit.
Oh,
Caleb
okay.
Williams, he did all right. I mean, 21 for 35, 210. No picks, but a lot of overthrown balls. And like I said earlier, he's 60% of his throws last year and going into this year, 60%. That is atrocious.
Yeah.
That is not what you want from your QB1. Great pocket presence, like I said before. I'll just not say that shit again. DJ Moore, he only had 3 receptions. Roma Dunze had 6.
He just about killed DJ Moore. We forgot to talk about that one.
Yeah, he did about kill. There's been a lot of hospital balls. DeAndre Swift had 17 carries. He never sees that many. And they split it with DJ Moore. Like it's a very high guessing offense, but you got to think Dan Campbell knows that offense. Doesn't mean his defense coordinator, his new defense coordinator, but I know there's a lot of tricks and sleeves that it's basically going to be the old offense for the Lions is the new offense for the Bears, and it's the same old shit.
We should just do
So
a Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson 1v1. Are you
Dan
with it?
Campbell,
Yeah,
that
easy.
being said, boy, debating with that said, boy, I'm taking the Lions. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think the Bears come out. I bet it'll be close. I really feel like they're gonna put up like 17 points again, and it's gonna be like 24. It's gonna be swinging. I think Dan Campbell's gonna get, and the rest of that Lions team has a fire under their ass. And if there's gonna be one game they will not lose all year, and it's gonna be this one to Ben Johnson, who left them to be the head coach for the Bears. So offensive coordinator last year,
You're very
he knows the
confident.
Lions, and so
You have like the
I
reverse
don't.
logic on that I was saying.
I'm not missing. I'm not playing that stupid trick just because they got their ass kicked. 13. I mean, it wasn't really an ass kicking because they scored right at the end, but it was a very dominating win for the Packers. But I'm not shying away from the Lions on this one. I like it a lot. I'm going to take the Lions.
Yeah, I agree.
But
And
now,
Bears very, very terrible choke show. I think that just makes anyone want to pick the Lions. But now, yes, we have to talk about. I mean, what kind of reaction is that on a week 1 win, right? My team is 1-0, but I just don't feel good about it yet. Bo Nix 3 turnovers last week. Yikes. I think a little bit of his offseason has probably gotten to his head. I mean, it has to have, which he can move forward from, right? He can be like, okay, yeah, no, you still have to actually put in the work and get it done. Or, he could be like Caleb Williams and just blame everyone around him. And I don't think Bo Nix ends up doing that. I think we'll still be okay. But this matchup against the Colts week 1 is tough, especially after they got done whooping Miami. It scares me. A lot of us don't want to believe in Daniel Jones ever, right? Because of 6 years in New York being the fucking worst thing you ever saw.
it's not that I don't want to believe in Daniel
He's the
Jones.
best quarterback in the league right now.
It's one week.
Besides
But it's
maybe
also,
Josh Allen. Like, no, let's go week 1 ranking quarterbacks. Either Josh Allen, Daniel Jones.
Justin Herbert.
Fair enough. Is that
The
third?
thing is, though, I don't think, like I said, it's not the fact that I don't believe in Daniel Jones. I don't believe in Mike McDaniel, the head coach for
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Dolphins.
I'm so glad you said that, dude. What a
I
fucking
don't believe in
creeper.
that guy. at all, dude. Like I
Hitting
don't.
his vape on the
Like
sideline.
the thing is like you guys go into your game, right? Like sure, the 20-12 doesn't look great. The total yards, dude, you guys had 317 total yards, 4 yards a carry, 166 passing, 150 rush yards. Like you guys dominated. And the Titans are 2 for 14 on third down. You guys shut them down. Your defense is so top tier. And I say, honestly, in my opinion, the best in the league against
Easy.
Miami, who can't even win a team in the late season above 500. So I think, personally, Mike McDaniel gets fired. I think you guys, the Colts, are going to see a completely different defense and sort of, and yeah, they're in Indy. I don't care. Personally, I'm not even taking the bullshit. I'm just sorry. I'm just gonna cut you and tell my. I'm taking the Broncos all goddamn day. Like I
Mm.
think Bo Nix didn't have a great game, but it wasn't a bad game. He went like 25 for 40, I think. He had a pick, but he made Sutton. He got
He had
60 yards and 6 receptions out of Sutton. So it's
two
like two picks.
interceptions and a fumble. That's
It's just
tough.
it's first game jitters, in my opinion. I think they finally got that first game out. I think it's fucking. They're about to get shit ready to roll, and I don't think Daniel Jones is gonna realize what hit him because personally, Michael Pittman, I like him, but personally, he's meh. Josh Downs, he's kind of injury back and forth. Jonathan Taylor's who you guys got to limit, and didn't he get go out of the game last week? I heard he got hurt a little bit.
Yeah, sounds about right. They probably didn't need to use him at that point. Don't sleep on
So
Tyler Warren, rookie tight end. And he did
Ty
pretty good.
Warren was their leading. He is the leading rusher with 76 yards for rookies. He did amazing on 7 receptions. But I'm not taking the hype over Daniel Jones right now. I don't think the Colts are really that good. I also think they're good, but the Dolphins are just that bad. And with all the morality of that team that goes on outside with Tyreek Hill and shit, that team's just in shambles. So give me the freaking Broncos, dude. Give me them 24-13.
Okay,
24-13, maybe.
I like it.
Give me 'em, give me 'em.
I like it. The spread is at 1.5 points favoring the Broncos. It was at 2.5 this morning. It's been shifting. Um, you know, a lot of your analysis was about Miami, dude. I think the Colts did do a little bit of that win on their end. Warren is scary. He scares me. I think tight ends are probably gonna be like a little bit of our weakness. I don't think we're gonna necessarily have a weakness, but that's probably where it would be. Is those big tall guys? Those are easy targets. Yeah, I mean Michael Pittman. I don't think Sertan on him. Like I don't think he's a threat with Sertan on him. Calvin Ridley didn't do shit last week because Sertan was standing next to him all day, and the rest of the defense is getting it the fuck done. We had a sack from like almost every character. We got a Nick Bonito sack. We got a Zach Allen sack. We got a lot of sacks. I can't remember anymore.
I
I
love Benito, dude. I love Benito so damn much. I'm so mad you guys extended him.
Which last year Nick Bonito got a pick six off of that little fake play they tried to run the Colts. So with that being said, I still think we beat the Colts, but this spread, I believe in the spreads on the NFL games. I think it's a close game. I think the Colts are contending this year. They're going to be mid. They're like a 10-win team on their best year. Maybe 11, I think the Colts are mid. And Daniel Jones, he's led a team to the playoffs before. He has.
He's also tripped over his own feet on a touchdown run.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know who Daniel Jones is, and he's not bad. He's kept a starting job for almost a decade now in the NFL. That means something. And yeah, he's such a goofball. But I'm scared of this matchup just like I was scared of the Titans last week. I think we keep getting it done. I don't think this is a real test yet. I haven't looked ahead at the schedule, but I'm sure either a Chiefs matchup or, someone strong is coming up. Chargers are going to be another tough one. We're going to play them twice this year. So, yeah, give me the Broncos. Easy dubs. I mean, not so easy, but easy pick at least. Let's go Broncos 21, Colts 17.
What are we giving Kev? What are we giving
We'll
Kev?
give Kev the Colts. Yeah,
Are we just giving him opposites of everyone?
I'm trying to give him like the teams that are losing.
Well, all right. Well, going into this next game, I wonder who he's gonna pick, and I know damn well we all know who he'd really pick. But yeah, Broncos taking that one. Going in to kind of the fraudulent week 2 game. Chiefs versus Eagles. Two shitty,
The
in
Super
my
Bowl.
opinion, Super Bowl rematch week 2. You think would be the strongest teams coming in to battle 1-0. No. One of them's 0-1. One should be 0-1, but got lucky because CeeDee Lamb and the Cowboys cannot catch the football. So,
Jalen
going
Carter has to
into
spit on people before the game.
and yeah, Dak Prescott spit on him first, though.
But he was actually just spitting in general, and I don't think it hit
Yeah,
Jalen Carter.
not
Yeah.
even close.
I've
But
seen this whole feud. I still think Dak won that, and I get a little respect for Dak on that one. Get the
yeah,
best
yeah,
player off the field right away. Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
But going into it, Chiefs in Brazil against LA with a lights out Justin Herbert and just full on offensive, just tanks. Mahomes, all right, here we go. Worthy dislocated his shoulder running into Travis Kelce last week on the first offense play of the game. He is now out for a minimum 4 to so weeks. There's not a disclosed for sure date, but I know it's going to be around when Rashee Rice is, which Rashee Rice is suspended for 6 games for being a dumbass. Which now means even with them going out, Mahomes went 24 for 39, a TD, and had 57 yards rushing in a TD. That man never runs, ever. If he does, he gets one rush for 20 yards. That is it. But
Yeah.
now this is where, and this game is in Arrowhead. So this is where it's like, But the thing is, Hollywood Brown, he was just dropping balls all goddamn days. Well, even though he had 10 receptions for 99 yards, but he had 16 targets. Like, that's our only guy left now because Jalen Royals is hurt. He's a rookie we drafted out of Utah State. I don't even know is back yet. Kelsey had 2 receptions for 50 yards, and one of them was a 30-yard putty play. Like, we need to get him involved.
Yeah.
Pacheco was absolutely worthless. We had nothing. And our defense looked atrocious, dude. Like, we just got picked apart. We couldn't get to the quarterback. There were no sacks. We had so many deep balls. Like, Keenan Allen each had 68 yards plus, 60 to 70 yards plus. All had 5 or more receptions. McConkey, Johnston, and Allen. Allen and Johnson had tutties. Johnston had 2. They just lit us up. And then at the very end of the game, you would think on a 3rd and 14 where we still have a chance to win the game, we just need to not have them convert, or 3rd and 15. Instead of having outside contain, pressuring him inside the pockets where we can collapse on him, we shoot the middle. He rolls out and runs 30 yards. And it was just, we got picked apart like we were just a brand new fucking New York Jets. Sorry for the stray, but shit, dude.
Ooh.
Like, and the Eagles, I mean, they didn't play very well either. Like, against the Cowboys, bro. Hurts had 19 for 23, 152 yards. Had 62 yards rushing and 2 tutties. Saquon's had 18 carries. And I think on Jalen, he had 16 carries. Like, he couldn't throw the ball. Dotson was their number one receiving in 2 receptions.
Yeah. Yeah,
And A.J. Brown didn't
you
play
know
hurt.
who was shutting down their number one receiver option? You know? Dude.
Trayvon Diggs and Darren
Yeah.
Waller.
Yeah. Some pretty
Whatever, bro. That
damn
guy's
good safeties, bro.
that's not a
Corners,
safety, bro.
whatever
That's
the
a guard.
hell.
Either way, Smith and Brown were very quiet week 1 with A.J. Brown getting 1 reception, Devontae Smith getting 3. And honestly, in my opinion, they should be on 1. Like I said earlier, it was too bad week 1. The thing is I think the Chiefs have a fire lit under their ass because 1, they got dismantled in the Super Bowl and embarrassed with a fully healthy team. and the fact that we just got our ass kicked in Brazil. So part of me is like, do the Chiefs take it, or do we first start 0-2 against a very well Jalen Carter's back, Cooper DeJean, Blankenship, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, all these guys when we couldn't even handle fucking Quentin Johnson, who just learned how to catch a football.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we have to stop Saquon. It's like we don't have the defense for that.
Yeah, dude. Omarion Hampton looked like Saquon Barkley last week. So
Yes, he
how?
did make good.
Oh, he's your fantasy guy.
Amari Hampton I do have, but I also have Saquon. And I have
Oh,
Bucky Irving.
cool.
So, Jesus. But for the
So
sake
you
of
got
the
the Chiefs?
pick'ems,
No, you don't got the Chiefs. Come
for the
on.
sake of pick'ems, give me the Eagles. I just can't.
Ah, traitor.
No, it's not a traitor. It's the fact that one, I need to put my opinions aside. The fact that I want to win this shit, and being an analyst, I need to be real. I can't be a strictly opinionated because if you're strictly opinionated of who you hate, you end up having records like you and Kev.
Ah,
Sadly,
damn it.
sadly.
You kind of
But if
right.
I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be happy on this loss. But give me the Eagles. Sadly, just give me the
You
Eagles.
know,
Who do you got? We all
I
know who you're gonna put.
yeah, I got the Eagles. I kind of don't know what to think of this game though, because right, both teams kind of came out eating a shit sandwich in week one, and I mean the lack of Jalen Carter was huge in that game. Javonte Williams looked like fucking Derrick Henry against the Eagles defense. And the Eagles defense doesn't look good. I find this a very offensive game between the Eagles and Chiefs. We were talking about how they seamlessly replaced Darius Slay on a preseason episode. I was so wrong when I said that. The Eagles defense does not look very good. Um, Blankenship and fucking DeJean. That's right. I could not forget that kid's name. Blankenship
Cooper the
and
team.
DeJean, right? They still fucking legit. And then Carter coming back, that's going to be huge. So I just think the Eagles win just kind of based off of the thoughts that you're having. And the Chiefs don't look good. They're lacking their top two guys. Their run game is non existent. The defense isn't doing very good. Just kind of selling the game. All these things add up to me wanting to take the Eagles, even though I'm not too one way or the other. I'm pretty 50-50. Like, I wouldn't put money on this game, but since we're doing pick'ems, I would take the Eagles. And Kevin's going
It's
to be
gonna
taking
be
the
a close
Chiefs.
game. I think it's gonna be a 4 point game. I don't know where, but it's gonna be a 3 or 4 point game.
I don't
But I
know. I
just
think the Eagles could just kill the Chiefs. I
and they did in the Super Bowl. They fucking Kenny Pickett got put in this fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett should never play in the Super Bowl. So I'm
That's funny.
sorry, Chiefs fans.
That was
I gotta
hilarious,
win.
dude.
I gotta
Oh, I'm gonna make a clip out of that one. That was
win.
hilarious.
Kenny
Um,
Pickett should not play in the Super Bowl.
yeah, dude.
Bye.
That's your new thing. Yeah, Eagles all day. Kevin likes the Chiefs this week, though. Him and Patrick Mahomes been DMing and hanging out. So
I heard him and Kelsey were like best friends. And I
yeah,
heard no, I can't say that.
they listen to Taylor Swift albums together and cry.
And they make fake Italian pasta together.
Whoa, dude, you better
For sure.
watch it. Kevin's gonna shoot
I'm
your
just kidding.
ass.
No, I'm just kidding. Probably say that. No, don't.
Next game. All right, Eagles wrap up the Chiefs easy, but Sunday Night Football. This one is hard. I mean, I don't find it that hard, but it's tricky. Falcons at Vikings, primetime slot. Falcons choked against the Bucks last week in a game that they could have won. I don't know about Falcons choked as much as Bucks won the game. It was a very tight game, but anytime you're in the teens offensively, there was more that could have been done. The Vikings, on the other hand, we know that they can only play fourth quarter football so far, and JJ McCarthy I mean, he's a dog, dude.
Big
Um,
dog.
the what he said on that drive, I'm sure you've heard this already. Um,
Yep.
he looks at his teammates in the huddle and he goes, "Hey guys, is there anywhere you'd rather be right now?" And that Aaron Jones is just like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like everyone just like, "Wow, like who the fuck is this kid? I'm gonna play for
Yep.
him." That that's got to give anybody goosebumps to think about. And I mean, Michael fucking Penis, he's pretty good. He got a lot of passing
That's
yards.
a wild statement. Holy shit.
No, he's okay. Bijan had most of those receiving yards. If you think about it, dude, there's 100 receiving yards for Bijan Robinson. That's mostly just their one good player making moves. Yeah, you didn't see that?
There's
100.
no way it.
He had 100 receiving yards. None of their wide. Actually, Kyle Pitts second on their roster with 7 receptions and 59 yards. I'm pretty sure. So if you did draft
And
Kyle Pitts, it actually hit for once.
well, and Drake London had 55 for 8 receptions. But also, Bijan had a 50-yard receiving touchdown off a slip screen. So is it
See,
really that?
that's what I'm talking about. Because if you're running backs receiving yards, that's just him making moves, dude. And I don't like the Falcons. I never have, right? Classic Ethan style pick. I think the Vikings are a much better team fundamentally and coaching. I mean, who the fuck is that guy at Atlanta? I forgot his name. It's like Morris or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who cares about that guy?
What
Why isn't Kirk Cousins a starter? That's a puzzler to me, you know?
do you mean that's a puzzler, bro?
Dude, Michael Penix is not that good.
Bro, he's doing better than. I don't know about that one, dude.
All
I
right.
think he's doing better than Falcons.
Then Kirk
Or,
Cousins?
I mean, he's doing better. Kirk, yeah, Michael Penix is doing better than Kirk Cousins. Sorry, brain fart. It's 11:30 at night, by the way, when we're making this because Kevin bailed and pushed the time back, if you don't remember. But
Just
just
so
kidding. I love you
everyone
so much.
knows,
Yeah.
dude, it's okay. He'll be okay. You don't gotta soften the blow.
Right.
Um,
Suck bait.
dude, just give me the Vikings. I mean, fuck Michael Penix. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck Washington. Fuck Michael Penix.
All right. Here we
Vikings.
go.
What do you got? Did you?
And Vikings. So, how I look at this is the fact that both these teams had mediocre games. They kind of just, eh.
Yeah.
But Michael Penix had 42 attempts to throw the ball. They didn't really have a run game against the Buccaneers. Like Tyler Algier was their leading rusher with 24 yards,
It makes
and
sense against
Bijan had
Vita
none. But
Vea. Sorry to cut you off.
no,
Vita
you're fine.
Vea, Levante David. It makes sense.
But with JJ McCarthy, like we said, dude, and we've said this many times, it does not matter who the quarterback is for the Vikings. Kevin O'Connell's fucking scheme is just oh,
Yeah.
lovely. And JJ McCarthy, dude, he only missed 7 throws, 13 for 20, 143 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick. That pick was Murr. Jordan Mason, though,
He'll,
that man is the man of that backfield. 15 carries, 68 yards, no tutties, but he was close. Aaron Jones, dude, he kind of is man. He's the receiving back. I mean, he did have a what was it, 20-yard bomb tutty. He had 44 yards receiving. JJ was kind of quiet with 44 yards and 4 receptions, but he did have a 13-yard receiving touchdown.
yeah.
But Hawkinson, I just don't know. This game's going to be kind of a high-scoring game, in my opinion. I just don't. If they can limit Bijan, this game's wraps, in my opinion. Vikings, Falcons, Vikings, Falcons, Vikings, Falcons, Vikings, Falcons. Give me the Vikings. Not going to think about it much.
You just use some dark magic to figure that one out. Well, we have
I
Kevin
think
the Falcons. And
I think Jordan Mason's going to have a. I think he's going to have a tutty or two this game.
I like it. No, I like that a lot, actually. Um, I don't know about high scoring. I mean, the Bears Vikings game was like high scoring technically. It's like medium scoring. But then the Falcons Bucks, dude, there wasn't very much scoring. So I don't know about that, but Yeah, we both got the Vikings. Kevin's got the Falcons.
Fuck
And
him.
this brings us to Monday Night Football, our 10th pick of the podcast. Chargers at Raiders. AFC West matchup. Um, Chargers only favored at -3.5 surprised me. I mean, they beat the Chiefs. That's got to be respectful. The Raiders, I mean,
Beat
yeah,
the
one
brakes
and
off.
1-0 with a 20-13 win over the Patriots, and just a total stinker of a game. That it seems like the Patriots and Raiders are always due for like the lamest fucking football game every year. And the Raiders, all they have is Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers. Gino does
Come on.
exactly what he did in Seattle, which was barely run the ball, pass it the entire time, not do that good of a job of that. Ashton Jennings, I mean, he's yet to pop off. Yeah, it's only 1 week. He did get a touchdown, but 38 rushing yards. That is not the way you use Ashton Jennings. What the fuck?
What do you mean? He had 19 carries.
Well,
That's
fucking
plenty.
give him 20 then. Yeah, maybe the 20th one is for 80. Who knows? Look, I just like Ashton, okay? And they're giving the ball to Brock Bowers, and that's
On five receptions, he got 103 yards.
yeah, that's pretty damn good.
That's pretty damn
No,
good.
he's gonna be
But
number one tight end this year. I think. I don't think there's much contest. Maybe that dude down in Arizona, down where I live.
Trey McBride.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. I think that's
Oh,
the contest. Gone are the days of Kelsey Kittle tight ends, especially since Kittle's out. Um, yeah, who are the top tight ends, Jaxon? I mean, Sam Laporta, he's in the mix.
Tyler Warren, Trey McBride, Brock Bowers. Those are the top three, in my opinion. Sam Laporta, I mean, he's on and off. He's like he did great last week, but I don't think he gets hard enough to really be called the number one. I think he's better
It's
than TJ
hard. He's
Hawkinson.
sharing receptions with Amon Ra. Brock Bowers is the Raiders' offense. Trey McBride,
Yeah.
apart from Marvin Harrison, is the only
He's
guy to
Brock
pass to you.
Brock Bowers reminds me of like a Mike Evans. He's just big, tall. He can kind of run out if he wanted to. Like he plays tight end, but he doesn't have to, you know. So he can
Yeah,
play kind of all around, in my opinion.
he's a big man with
But
skills.
Brock Bowers did mess up his knee this past week. He is going to play this week, but he did end up kind of tweaking his some part in his knee where he almost went out.
Yeah.
So
And that Chargers defense, that's another thing I was shit talking last week. They're pretty damn good. It's the Jim.
good.
I credit that to Harbaugh's schemes. Um, I think this is the easiest pick of the week, honestly. Chargers all day. -3.5 doesn't make sense to me. I think it should be a -10 Chargers, honestly. Like the Raiders are ass. They beat the Patriots barely in the fucking field goal contest of a century. Yeah, Raiders, no. Chargers, yes.
Looking back at this, dude, Pete Carroll and Gino, and like you said, yeah, Gino throws the ball a shit ton. If the bet is over 30 passing attempts with Gino, you better take the over by a goddamn mile. He
Yeah,
throws 35 to 40 times a game. His over under passing yards is 300, like he threw 362. Genti had a very quiet game, like you said. But the Chargers, when they dismantled my Chiefs in Brazil, Herbert went 25 for 34, 318 yards, 3 TDs, with two of them to Johnson on 79 yards and 5 receptions. Keenan Allen had 7 receptions and a tutty. McConkey still had 74 yards on 6 receptions. That ball was fucking slinging. And that man is not careless with the ball. Herbert only had 3 interceptions last year on 28 touchdowns. That man never throws a damn pick. If you can bet his under on a pick, take it. And the freaking Raiders, dude, with the Patriots, a new Patriots team with Drake May, Stephon Diggs, Demario Douglas. They cut Kendrick Bourne, and they got the rookie Henderson out of Ohio State. It's a very new, fresh team.
yeah.
It's like the
Vrabel at head.
Yeah, and it's just they're not put together, and that's not a good team, and they barely won. Come in with the Chargers with Jim Harbaugh, and they're ready to pound town. Like you said, I think this is a very easy pick. Even with Najee there, Najee doesn't play. They have Murray and Hampton. Hampton had 8 carries last week, but he almost had a tutty. I don't remember his yards, but I know it was above 50. So it's just, yeah, dude, give me the Chargers. Give Kevin the Raiders, bro. Just to give him this loss. Give him the Raiders.
Kevin likes Max Crosby. He might pick the Raiders in some weird.
He would not pick the Raiders.
No,
He
this,
wouldn't have picked the Chiefs. He wouldn't have picked the Raiders. He wouldn't have picked Texas. Or no, did you give him Notre Dame?
yeah, I gave him
Oh,
Notre
very
Dame.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go through again. So, um, that was a long podcast. It was 10 games. Holy fuck. Clemson at Georgia Tech. We didn't fall for Georgia Tech, so we both took Clemson and we stuck Kevin with Georgia Tech. Georgia at Tennessee. Probably game of the weekend. Honestly, in college and NFL, I think this will be the best game of the weekend. And we both took Georgia. Texas, and then we gave Kevin Tennessee. Texas A&M, Notre Dame. I took Notre Dame, and I let Kevin take his team. And then you took Texas A&M. Interesting pick.
Got something with got something with the Aggies over there, dude. But I had a tickle last week, and it worked out in my favor. So
You and your tickles. They send a
like
they put
like
me
they
in
say
a
in
pickle.
Spider-Man, they call it the Peter tingle. It's called the Peebler tingle, baby.
Oh, trademark that
Put
shit.
that, put that shit on a T-shirt. Peebler tingle.
God
Let's
damn.
get tingle on this arm,
That
so then we can do Peebler tingle.
get our merch. We're gonna get merch. We'll get Peebler Tingle fucking hats and shit. Just wait.
That would be the toughest hat ever. Anyways, going into the rest, USF Miami. We all took Miami, but stuck Kev with USF because he would take the South Florida Dragons. I think that's a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then
No.
Packers
No,
Commanders.
you're thinking UAB. They're
I am thinking maybe.
like bulls or some shit.
Yeah, the little horn.
Cows? Are they cows?
Not a cow. They're probably bulls. Let's look this up. Let's fact check this right now.
Are they cows
What's
or
the
bulls?
USF
I
mascot?
mean, it's the same animal technically.
They're the bull.
Okay.
USF Bulls.
But all the chicks that go there are cows.
Jesus.
Is that a bad thing to say?
That is
I'm
horrible.
talking mascots, you asshole. What are you guys thinking?
Oh, go whatever. That's wild.
All right, Commanders Packers. We disagreed on this one, so we stuck Kevin without the Packers because he hates the Packers. You're still sticking
Yeah,
with the Packers. This might be the
you're
pick
picking
that
the
keeps you
man.
ahead all year, honestly. Lions Bears. Me and you Lions. Kevin Bears. That one probably is how it would go in real life.
Yep.
Broncos Colts. We both took the Broncos. Kevin took the Colts. Yeah. Enough said. I'm scared about
Eagles,
that game. Eagles,
Eagles Chiefs.
bro, you didn't even pick your own
Shut up.
team.
Bro, like I said, bro, I'm being an analyst, bro.
Analyst. I'd love
I
for this
gotta
one
be.
to miss, uh,
And I would love for it too. I'd be
but
so
then
happy.
Kevin gets one on us, and we don't want that.
Well, maybe probably Kevin's gonna have a better week this week because we picked him and he did. So
Yeah, that's how good we are at picking opposite of our own picks, and then they
yeah.
win.
Falcons Vikings. We all went Vikings. Kevin went Falcons.
That one might get us. That one's a toss. I mean, the
Yeah.
Falcons might be legit, but they haven't proven it yet.
Chargers Raiders, bro. Lock of the week. Chargers, baby.
Yeah,
All day long.
lock of the week.
Lock of the week for sure.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's week 2 of the NFL. Jabronis show. Week 3 in college football. I am so happy that football is back, and I'm doing this podcast. I think we have a sponsor, but Kevin usually handles that. So
Hive
sorry.
Tap House, boys.
Just pay us already,
No,
please.
Hive Tap House, dude. Go there on Sundays. They got $5 cores, $10 pizzas.
Wait, have you gone yet,
No, I have not because
dude?
I'm working. I work every weekend, dude. I work open to close on the weekends. I don't have time.
It's a true
I have
American right here.
until I have Tap House pays us money. I have to work. So hi Tap House.
Hive Tap House. We're
Come
tapping
on,
in.
man. We're
And
tapping in.
also go watch the games there and eat some food, drink some beer. It's a good time.
It
But
is a good time.
that's week 2, Jabronis show. Another podcast in the books. Kevin,
We'll see you week three.
I
Hey,
hope you're okay.
me, yes. All give love to Kevin Flam.
He's sick in bed right now. Just got like a little nose stuffle or something.
Yeah, his
That's
vaginitis is flaring up.
boom. Week 2. That's how you end it.
Bye bye.